Games, and we are back in Flight Simulator on the Ps5 for part 2 of instrument rating. We've got 3 more and then the final exam. So let's continue and try and get this one done. Sit back, relax, grab yourself a tea and a coffee, and let's jump straight in. Most modern aviation navigation methods revolve around the use of global navigation satellite systems, an international constellation of satellites providing positioning information in real time. Okay, you probably know the most popular of these, the American Globo. I don't, to be honest, but okay. Rnav basics. Right, what are we doing now?
System is a classic for navigating via instruments, but modern technology has opened the door for new navigation tools. Our flight plan is made of multiple GPS waypoints. We can use those to guide us when we can't count on visibility. For this lesson, we're going to follow a similar trajectory as in the VOR tutorial, flying over Sumner Airport while maintaining an altitude of 4,000 feet. The system looks very similar to the VOR on the avionics. We'll use the CDI. That's the pink arrow and bar on the HSI. Looking at our flight plan, we can see that we're supposed to arrive at the waypoint on a heading of 170. The CDI shows us if we are on our selected course. We've deviated on purpose so that you can see how to catch up to your intended trajectory.
Okay.
Keep us on heading 240 for now. Just like the VOR, the gap between the bar and the CDI arrow shows us the direction that we need to head towards to catch up to our course. The bar is currently over to the right, so keep flying on this heading and wait for the CDI bar to start moving towards the middle. Here it comes. Now make a left turn onto heading 170. Great. Now keep the CDI bar centered and it'll take us to the waypoint.
Okay. Reach GPS. Oh, we want to go 170. Okay. About there. Wow. Okay. It's quite far, this GPS point, isn't it? We're a bit high as well. And we want to go a bit this way. No, we don't. Wrong way, Rog. Want to go this way. Okay.
You were way off on altitude only.
What? You said 4,000. I'm a little bit high.
Try to maintain 4,000 feet altitude.
Okay, a bit more. Must be near the waypoint, right? Keep going up a little bit. Turn the engine down a bit. A little bit of trim. There we go.
We're getting close to the waypoint now.
These missions don't mess about.
Altitude holding.
Oh,
Try to maintain 4,000 feet altitude. You were way off on altitude holding.
yeah, I know. I'm trying.
Try to maintain 4,000 feet altitude. Well done, but there's room for improvement.
I think this is the hardest one so far. Especially not done one of these over 2 videos. ILS approach. We're not going to do some landing now, are we? Get us back down to Earth with the assistance of the most common type of instrument landing aid. Instrument landing system. Different type sets the data applied to the instruments. Okay. This isn't going to be hard, is it? Alright.
So now you've got the basics of flying on instruments. Now we need to get back on the ground. The most common landing aid is the Instrument Landing System, or ILS for short. An ILS uses 2 directional radio signals, one for lateral guidance called the localizer and the other for vertical guidance called the glide slope. The localizer provides lateral guidance, which directs you onto the runway centerline. The
Okay.
glide slope provides the intended descent angle onto the runway. The localizer is displayed with the CDI, much like in the VOR lesson. Keep flying on a heading of 210 at 1,500 feet and watch for the localizer to come alive. The localizer is moving now. Make a gentle turn to the right, intercepting the localizer and keeping the CDI in the middle.
What?
Good. Now keep the localizer bar centered and maintain 1,500 feet. The glide slope is displayed next to the altimeter on your PFD. If the green glide slope diamond is above center, you are below the glide path. We always start out below the glide slope, as we want to intercept the localizer first.
I seriously don't understand too much of this.
Slope to start moving. Try to maintain 1,500 feet until we intercept the glide slope. You needed to stay at 1,500 feet until reaching the glide slope. Here comes the glide slope. Maintain 1,500 feet until it almost reaches the center.
I think I know what it's
The
doing.
localizer is starting to get away. Turn toward it to stay on course. We got too far off the localizer.
Local 1162. 1500. Okay.
Here it comes. Now reduce power a little and start to descend, using the VSI to aim for 500 feet per minute.
500 feet per minute. Where is showing me 500 feet per minute?
Keep both the localizer and glide slope indications centered all the way down to the ground. Reduce speed and set flaps as needed as you make your way down the ILS.
Oh my, look at this landing. There's water at the end. I'm going to hold it around here. A little bit off target for the center.
We're approaching the runway. This approach has an offset, meaning that the localizer and runway aren't lined up together exactly. Focus on following the ILS for now. We'll transition to a visual landing once we're closer to touchdown. Make only small corrections and remember that each will be more critical as we approach touchdown.
At least you get a nice approach.
The glide slope is starting to drift away from center. You didn't follow the glide slope accurately enough.
I think I'm doing alright.
Great. Now is a good time to transition from flying on instruments to using visual cues to complete the landing. Get us down onto the runway and then come to a smooth stop.
To put the flaps on, I've got to release the, I feel a little bit low. It weren't pretty. Yeah, that weren't pretty, but
More practice may be a good idea.
you reckon? We got down though. That's the main thing. See? IFR test. I didn't even read it. Unbelievable. Oh wow. How high are we? We're above the clouds. I think that's as high as I've been before. Woohoo!
We're at 5,000 feet following a GPS route towards Zumberg. I'll ask you to perform some handling tasks to test your IFR flying skills. Follow the GPS, as shown in magenta on your CDI, maintaining 5,000 feet at 110 knots. Okay, still maintaining the GPS course. Take us down to 3,500 feet, keeping 110 knots airspeed.
Okay. It's beautiful being up here. I've not been above the clouds, I don't think. I think it's the first time. It's stunning. This is nice. This is good. A little bit fast. We're kind of on track. Almost 3,500. A little bit quick, but that is not bad.
3,500 feet and make a left turn onto heading 060.
Heading 06. What? Heading 60.
Keep us at 3,500 feet. You didn't hold your altitude accurately enough. Watch your speed. We want 110 knots. You need to work on your speed control. Alright, let's throw some other things your way.
Yeah, why not? We're literally riding the cloud.
70 knots.
Oh, we're like
All right.
right on the
Keep us at
clouds.
3,500 feet, 70 knots, and turn us to the right onto heading 225.
Yes, I'm not gonna stall. Oh wow, look at that.
Okay, now get us back to 110 knots.
Look at that sunset or rise. Sunset, right? Oh, look
Keep us
at
at
that.
heading 225.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the sun.
You wandered too far off heading. I think a bit more practice may be a good idea.
Okay. See you again. Right. This is where we drop 10 grand into the training. This is not going to be easy. Get myself comfortable. Quick map of a drink. Right. Let's do it. 10,000. Are we good enough? We get to do it again. It's 10 minutes. Oh, we're doing it. We need it. And there goes £10,000. Once the weather turns bad enough for visual flight rules to no longer apply, pilots must rely on the instrument's rating or IR to allow them to fly. Obtaining an instrumental flight rules rating is invaluable. Okay. Scottish Shetland Islands. Oh wow, that is not going to be an easy one to land on. The Shetland Islands. Pardon me, I had a hiccup.
I know that this will come up daunting, but you will be able to form your approach by relying on your aircraft's instruments, just like you did in your training. Tower, Cessna Golf Charlie Echo Golf November, inbound Rnav runway, 27 approach.
We're going through the clouds.
Cessna Golf Charlie Echo Golf November, Tower, QNH 101 tree, clear RNAV runway 27 approach.
Ooh.
Cleared Rnav runway, 27 approach, Cessna Echo Golf November.
Oh my. Just back the engine up a little bit. This is scary. We're just going down. Ooh. We missed it. Damn. Yeah, we missed it. I'm like Top Gun though, I'm not going to miss it. Paid 10 grand for this training. Okay. And we just got to turn around again. It's alright, doesn't matter how we do it, as long as we do it. Oh, look at that though. Let's just enjoy. Turn the engine up, down a little bit. Okay. I think we're a bit high. Whew. It's not the prettiest, but we're doing alright. A little bit of Top Gun movement. You can see the sea now. Can't see any land, but the Shetlands is going to be quite hard. I don't want to miss this 34. See, it says there, it says the 334, but I'm going to miss that at 334, aren't I? Watch the altitude. PB271 should be just coming up now. Okay.
You can switch back to visual flight rules before landing. Identifying the runway lights should help you during the transition.
It would be nice to be able to see where land is. Pardon me. Do we see land a little bit? Alright, I think we're starting to see land. Okay. Let me know if you've tried this, done this training. I'll tell you what, you get your money's worth. 10 grand, you do get your money's worth. I don't know when I should start coming down. We are quite low, and the Shetlands, I believe, is known for some mountains or large hills. And it's not a very big island, as far as I know. I'm just going to hack it a little bit. I know it's not good for the engine, but I want to get there. Where is this island? How far is it? Oh, is that's the next point. This is quite far, I think. Yeah, look, we're here. I don't know what sort of... Oh, I can see on the map now, there's the island. How low do we want to be? Holy. I think we should start going down.
Cessna Echo Golf November, wind 270 at 12, clear to land runway 27.
Really? I can't even see it.
Clear to land runway 27. Cessna Echo Golf November.
We gotta go down. Slow it down, just slow down. We need to get below these clouds. I think that's the problem. I'm losing track of where I am. Altitude 1400. Where do these clouds end? 1300. Come on, give me some view. Oh, this is so disorientating. There's the sea, there's the sea. I see the landing in front. I see it, I see it. Oh my, this is not easy. We can see it though. I'll be so proud if I get this down. Let's start slowing down. Okay, we can see her. That's better, we're getting a better view. And there's the beautiful Shetland Islands. Thank you. Just one flap. We're a bit low here, I think. I'm going to take that flap off. This does not look like a long runway. Look at this island. How cool would it be to land a plane here in real life? I might have to go and visit. If you've been there, let me know in the comments. Okay. $175. No. Okay. We're going for it. Flat. Come on, Roger. Ooh, flaps. Come on.
Cessna Echo Golf November, turn next taxiway.
I think I stopped to breathe. I actually stopped breathing. as we come into the land. Oh my, look at this. Wow, people land Boeings and stuff here.
Cessna Echo Golf November, turn next taxiway.
Yep, I have.
Cessna Echo Golf November, contact
118.25 for Cessna Echo Golf November.
And we're safely in the Shetland Islands.
Ground, Cessna Golf Charlie Echo Golf November, taxi to parking. Cessna Golf Charlie Echo Golf November, taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Kilo. Taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Kilo, Cessna Echo Golf November.
Okay. How did we do? I always try to beat the door. I want to get out before it stops. Shetland Islands.
Great job. You passed the test.
Let's go.
Areas where you could improve.
Yeah.
That was a solid performance.
Thank you. Instrument rating done. 90% altitude. Plane handling 60. A B. We'll take a B. We will take a B. I'm happy with a B. Okay, so we've got another qualification. Allows you to navigate when you cannot fly using visuals. You will no longer be grounded by cloudy, rainy, snowy or poor conditions. Okay, so where do we go from here? Yeah, I think multi is probably going to be the one we want, especially when we want the bigger delivery. So now we can go here and it will tell us obviously we can do that one. Oh, hold on. Why is it now saying we can't do that? It's just 2 out of 3. And this is specializations. Hold on. I didn't want to do that one anyway, but I think there's been a mistake there because I've got 3, 4, 5. Why is that? I've got 5 open. I should be able to start. So that just needs score flights in or skydiving aviation with BR 2 more, and I'll get that one. This one is 1 more. I just need to land in any plane with smoothest, and then I could do charter. I think charter is quite good. We unlock these planes, but I don't think I can use them just yet. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.